Hey, what's up everyone? Test 1 2 3. Looks like we're good to go. So, yeah, welcome to the stream. It has been quite a while since I've really streamed anything, so I think probably last time I've done a stream has been probably like a year ago. So we're gonna see how this goes. It's also gonna be left on the website or on the YouTube channel after the stream. And the main reason is this video is going to be like the first promotion of a new game called Tile Racers. And in this stream, it's going to be like a coding stream and sort of a coding stream, but then also just a testing stream. So all of you watching, all of you in the chat will be able to be involved with testing out the game today. And if you're watching this after the stream, hopefully the game's already released, but if it's not, I would recommend you join our Discord server so you can have more updates on when the game's going to be released and just kind of stay in the loop for future tests. So first of all, what are we doing today? We are working on a game called Tile Racers. If you don't already know, this is a new IO game that we're making, and so we is Karate Fox Studios, the creators of BlockTanks.io. And yeah, we're making a new IO game. This is going to be a top-down driving IO game. If you think about like Mario Kart battle mode, that's pretty much what we're going to release the game as, but we're going to plan to do new modes like racing modes and stuff like that. So think about like Mario Kart, but like an IO game. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Let me go ahead and change to my main screen. There we go. So the website is tileracers.io. If you go there right now, you'll see a coming soon kind of announcement. Obviously, once the game is released, the game will be there. But right now, if you type in !demo, that will actually load up the real game. And so I'm gonna go ahead and drop that in the chat, but then also the description for this video. And let me see if I can edit the description. Ah, here we go. And then I'll put and so this demo, it'll be available after the stream, but there won't really be any activity on it, most likely, until the game actually gets released. So let's see, yeah, some questions in the chat. So is it going to be 3D? No, it's going to be a 2D game. I'll go ahead and show it to you in a second. And then, are we doing bug fixing for mobile? Yeah, so I actually gave one of the developers on the game kind of that task to go and find mobile bugs. So I believe he is working on some of those bugs that you've encountered. I know that I think if you're the same person that's been to our previous playtests, then yeah, we're working on that. So, but yeah. The game looks like this. Basically what you do is you drive around and you find checkpoints to upgrade your car. And you can see my score gets increased whenever I drift. And then as you'll see in a second, my score also increases when I deal damage to other cars and when I also get upgrades. Yeah, hopefully this is having a decent frame rate. I'm not too sure how well my network is doing, but hopefully you guys can see and hear everything just fine. If not, I might have to change OBS settings to make it a bit easier on my computer. But yeah, go ahead, go to Tile Racers, check out the game, drive around, try to get upgrades. The match resets every 5 minutes. So kind of the idea is you have 5 minutes to upgrade your car as much as possible to get as many kills as possible. And then also just to get your score as high as possible. So you can see there I got blown up. Trying to come up with like another name besides killed, because this is supposed to be like a all ages, like family friendly game. So I'm trying to say like if your car gets destroyed, but in reality it's essentially like another player like kills you basically, or destroys your car, I should say. But yeah, so as you can see, like this isn't really like a racetrack, it's more like a battle arena. And so kind of the idea is you would be able to like go, it's more like an open world game as opposed to a linear track. But then as I was saying earlier, like hopefully soon there'll be the ability to have like a racing mode. And also one other thing, if you guys have bugs with this game, please report them through Discord or email. If you put them in the chat of this stream, I probably won't be able to get to them. But if you report them to us, like if you like send it in writing, then we will try our best to respond to it. So yeah, let me see real quick how everything's doing. Looks like we're good to go. Alright, now for the fun part. I'm going to show you guys. So as you probably realize, this game is only going to work if we have a ton of people playing it at the same time. So what I'm going to try to do is have bots when it releases. So whenever you join, if there's not enough people to fill up a match, there will be bots. This game is a lot harder to program than Block Tank's bots because like the task of driving is just a lot harder to fulfill. But I think I've got something decent working, and yeah, we're just gonna try it out and see how it works. I'm gonna go for Dirt Derby. I think one of these puts all the spawns in the same spot. Yeah, okay, this one's good. Have we got power-ups and weapons? That's a good question. So yes, we do have power-ups. So you can collect these mystery boxes. They're not the same as Block Tanks again, because it is more of a racing style game. You pick up a power-up, it's random. But this one's kind of like a machine gun power-up, so you can shoot basically jelly beans at other cars, and they deal a bunch of damage. And then also, when you destroy a car, you get a pretty good score boost. So that's the jelly bean power-up. There's other power-ups like the spike ball, basically a big projectile that bounces around. You can see it bouncing around there. The boombox is a pretty useful one, so basically when you get it, if there's players around you, you press it, there's a shockwave. And then there's, of course, homing missiles, which allow you to fire rockets at players and deal a lot of damage that way. Just like that. So there are some pretty basic weapons right now. We're obviously still in development. But yeah, this is kind of the idea, is just a chaotic driving IO game that anyone can join, anyone can play. Super easy to learn, and hopefully nice and fast-paced. So yeah, we'll be promoting it soon, releasing it probably in September, which is why, you know, kind of working on the bots at this point. So now, let me actually just real quick, probably should have done this before the stream, let me check something. Oh, okay. Yeah, let me just turn that back. I'm just making sure that I don't have any sensitive information here. Okay, I think we're good to go. Alright, so I'll go ahead and show you guys what the bots look like. They're pretty fun to work with. So basically how I've been doing is having a bot have a bunch of different parameters. So you can see here, this basically starts the bot, and there's all these different numbers you can give it. So what I've been doing for the past couple of days is just trying a bunch of different numbers within a certain range and just seeing what gives the best driving bot. So it's kind of like machine learning. It kind of tried to optimize these numbers, and I ended up getting a decent result. So I'll go ahead and show you guys that. This is going to be on my local computer, so you guys won't be able to access it just yet. But just for the purposes of showing you guys the bot. Yeah, Bot Kevin is back. Right now they don't have a name though, they're just called Bot. Alright, here we go. Any second now, there should be a bot pop in and we can follow him around and see how he drives. And then hopefully soon I'll drop a bunch of them in the game, and you guys can just mess around with them and let me know how they act. So here's the bot. You can see he's driving to his first checkpoint there, and then once he hits it, he's going to receive instructions to go to another checkpoint. But unfortunately, you can see he's kind of still in driver's ed. He's having trouble turning. But he does get it done. You know, that's the thing, is like, he has trouble turning, but he eventually turns around. And you can see now he's going on to his next checkpoint. And over time, what he's going to do is upgrade the skills automatically. So the idea is he's going to update his like health first, because that's probably the most immediate threat to a bot, is getting run into by other players. Then it's going to be the attack after that. So there's kind of an incentive to stay away from the bots. Yeah, see, he's getting there. The main thing that I wanted to do was make it to where the bots don't just run into something and then just like stop. So the good thing about this model of the bot is that it just keeps going. Like, it'll back up and go forward, and it looks pretty dumb trying to, but it doesn't get stuck as much as some of the other models. And once it gets going on the right path, it actually starts going pretty fast around corners and stuff. It's just trying to turn around, it has quite a bit of trouble. But then, yeah, like once it actually starts to go, it's pretty decent. The one thing I don't like is it like should have definitely, it seems to wait too late before turning, so I might have to adjust that. Yeah, so this game does have skins, so you can see if you just look at the skin right here, we've got the cat character right now. We've got a diamond steering wheel. We've got this maroon car with some different decals. So all the things that you're seeing right here. Oh, and the cat has glasses on. All of these things will be like unlockable ideally. Right now, though, you just get assigned a random skin for testing purposes. In terms of your question about maps, yeah, so there will be multiple maps, and after each round, you can vote for the next map that you want to play on. And yeah, players, that's going to be another selling point. So this game is going to be tile map based. Players will be able to create their own maps, their own courses. I think a really cool spin-off of this game, or like a cool mode, would be like a time trial, where people could create their own maps, and then people could race to see like who's the fastest. But yeah, so enough talking about the bots. Let's get it working to where you guys can actually test it out. Oh, you want to see a map preview? I guess I can show you really quick. So the main thing with the map editor is it's just not very great right now, which is why it's only for developer use right now. But in the future, the idea is to open it up to everyone. You can see here I can just place some road down. I can place the walls down. I would say probably the hardest thing to do right now is place down checkpoints, because you have to give each checkpoint like a number, and it's not quite intuitive how to do that. And then you have to kind of go over and like check to make sure that all your checkpoints have the correct number. What's the car size? Here's a spawn point. So the cars are pretty small relative to the tile. Cars are less than 1 by 1. But yeah, that's the map editor. Yeah, let's go ahead and go back to the code. So for the connection manager, what we're going to do is have this URL parameter be passed in by the constructor. And then this will just take nothing. And I guess what we can do here is say this.url, this.url. And then from our main code, we can just say, instead of connecting to localhost, I believe we can connect to dallas1.tileracers.io. And let me move my microphone real quick, just so this maybe sounds a little better. If there's any audio issues or anything, or stream issues, y'all be sure to let me know, so that way I can fix it. Alright, yeah, so that's the right URL. We'll go ahead and replace that with some single quotes. Alright, here we go. Run bots. So hopefully that just spawned a bot in Tile Racers. Looks like it did not. So let's see where that actually connected. Okay, so it didn't actually connect to the URL. That needs to go here. Alright, let's see if that works. I'm just looking up here. Oh, it's still building. Okay, there it is. Cool. So it's somewhere in this map. Well, I ended up getting my car destroyed by trying to find this bot. But apparently this bot is somewhere. So I think one of the current flaws of the game is the bots are just, sorry, the walls are just so damaging to your car. So it's like you run into a single wall and your car just gets destroyed. Very not friendly to new players or bots who just happen to kind of run into everything. But yeah, let me check the logs. Looks like the bot has already found a bunch of, or it looks like the bot found was able to upgrade 4 times, get a score of 34. Oh wait, no, that's other cars, not us. Let me do this. Let me add this here. Put that there. And then what I can do, I can go to bot controller. And I can have it just log where it is. So that way, oh geez, this guy got me stuck. There we go. And hopefully this, yeah, okay, well, I basically got stream sniped there, if you can tell. Anyway, bot should be joining soon, and then now we should be able to see Oh, that's really slow though, actually. Interesting, it thinks it's in a wall. That would probably explain why it's not going anywhere. It says it's in the top left. Yeah, okay, interesting. So it got spawned. I don't know why it would get spawned right here. Very interesting. So it is thinking it's in a wall, or it's in the tile above it, and so it doesn't really know what to do. Let's see, the bot is still in the top? Or did it just get... No, I think it's... This little... So basically what it's doing is it's rendering... It's logging the map, and then this little O, like, represents where the bot thinks it is. It doesn't quite know how to leave and rejoin a match yet, so I think the map change confused it. Maybe with this one it'll figure it out. No? Interesting. Okay, so it actually thinks it's in a wall, so I'm not sure why that would be. I think what I want to do for this specifically is if it, like, I want to have some sort of handler for if it's in a wall, which will probably just be to back up, I guess. So what it's doing is it's trying to find a path, and if it can't find a path, it sets the current path to undefined. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so these dashes, it represents its path. So I think it may have actually... I think it actually found... It's switching between finding a path and not finding a path. It's really weird. So just for context, I've never actually tested the bots on these maps before. Oh yeah, see, it just runs straight into there. That's interesting. That's weird that it's not... See, here it should be trying to back up, basically. Oh, there it goes. Okay. I think it's unsoft locked. Yep, there it goes. There it goes. Trying to make its way around, I guess. Cutting through the grass, very interesting strategy. And then it runs into a wall. So yeah, you can kind of see what it was. There's actually a checkpoint located right here, so I believe it was going for that checkpoint. And then yeah, it was going for that checkpoint. Now it is running into a wall. Interesting. So something is not making it want to go in reverse. And I think it's probably this yeah, this is really interesting. So I think we just need to tweak the path follower algorithm a little bit. So we've got to handle the case if there's not a path. And we're going to do, I guess, a naive implementation and just say switch, like if you basically think you're stuck in a wall, switch to the reverse state. And then just stay in reverse. And then we also want to return. And then we want to set these values here. We want to set acceleration to 0, steer value to 0, and then brake to 1. So that will basically, that'll basically have it go in reverse straight back. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay, cool. So let's go ahead and change the Pathfinder. Okay, so Pathfinder should be fine. We do need to change the logic in the controller. And this will basically have the path follower always run, even if we don't have a path. So let's just go ahead and jump into it, see what we can get. I'm guessing someone joined with the name bot. hopefully. Alright, so the bot is on the right side of the screen. Let's see if we can find it. Okay, interesting. So now the bot has now reversed into the wall, thinks it's stuck in the wall. But why would it think it's... It actually thinks it's like here. And now it's going. That makes no sense. That's so weird. Yeah, so now we have like 5 people in the match. We have so many people named bot that I actually don't know who's the real bot. But whoever is the real bot, hopefully it's doing all right. Okay, this is the real bot right here. I'm gonna stay one step ahead of you guys, actually. I'm going to... Actually, I'll just do it. There we go. See, this is where, like, I think a spectator mode would be super useful. Because then I could just click around. Okay, wait, there it goes. There it goes. Okay, it's actually... Or it was... There it is. Okay. And yeah, so now it's doing the same thing where it runs into a wall. And then it just gets stuck because it thinks it's in the wall. Yeah, let's see if I can get this guy. Nope. Totally missed him. Nope, couldn't get out of there. But yeah, so good to see everyone on here though. Oh, I just killed the bot on accident. Sad. was gonna try one thing. I think this seems like a pretty involved issue, so unfortunately I don't know if there's like a real easy fix available. But it could honestly be this set player position function that's going wrong. And it could also be I guess it could really be anything. The position I believe is the center of the car, or at least the position value represents where like the actual car physics body is the center of mass. So it's like I don't know why it's having trouble moving around. There's a bunch of inactive people, quote unquote bots. There's not a bot. Just kind of sitting there, it looks like. Let me see, let me actually disconnect. Yeah, so it looks like sometimes it knows where to go, and then sometimes it forgets. It's kind of weird because this one, it thinks it's a tile lower, but then there's also been cases where it thinks it's actually here, and it thinks it's like a tile higher. So I'm wondering like if what's going on. I actually just don't know, to be honest. I might have to do some debugging here, so let's open up client game and let's set debug to true. This will hopefully give us a bunch of useful data. There's the debug information. And then we need to debug the coordinates, actually. I guess we could just enable it and see what that looks like. Okay, so your location, that's the part that I want to fix. Here we go. So what we're doing is we're basically taking... So what the bot's doing is it's taking its position, and then it's dividing it by constants dot physics settings dot tile scale, then it's rounding down. So we're calling math.truncate, which rounds it down to an integer. So that should get us the tile coordinates. And so hopefully what we can do is we can just run that on here and see if that's actually getting us what we think it is. So and you can see we have this, now we have this helpful little center red thing which shows us. It looks like it's working fine, so I don't know why the bot would have incorrect data. Yeah, interesting stuff. So it looks like on this end it works fine. Alright, so I guess for everyone on Tile Racers, I don't want to leave y'all feeling like, you know, you didn't get anything. So I will go ahead and put the bots on there. And I will put like 10 of them on there just for y'all to mess around with. Let me see if I can make one more change first though. In the path follower, I just don't know if I like this a whole lot. Yeah, oh well. We'll go ahead and just spawn 10 of them and just let you guys, hopefully, you know, if they get stuck, you can just blow up their car and they'll respawn and you'll get another chance. So okay, so we're sending 7 or I think 6 bots, so that should be plenty enough for you guys. I think 7, not 6. There we go. Okay, we got some bots driving around. Bunch of bots and a couple of people. Let's see how this one does. Okay, backing up, real interesting. And back straight into a wall. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, part of me wonders if, because I've been testing on my computer, so there's no lag, so I don't know why it would just be acting completely different on the server. Whoa, a bunch of them just came in the center right there. That's crazy. Let me go ahead and disable logging real quick, because that's gonna blow up my computer if I let it log every single state of every single bot. But yeah, obviously we got quite a bit of work to do on the bots, like getting them to not just sit inside of walls, but actually, let's see what this one does. See, I'd be really curious to know where this one is, like, trying to actually go. But apparently this guy's been able to upgrade his health a little bit, so... He's got 130 HP, which means he's been reaching some checkpoints, so that's not bad. Let me go ahead and just maximize this real quick. There we go. And then I gotta restart it. The bots really don't seem to like four corners for some reason. Let's get those bots back on there. Let me just check on them. Oh, yeah, okay, there they go. There goes Mr. Not a Bot. Gets to the first checkpoint, I think. I'll follow this guy. I think that was a checkpoint reached. Yeah, I can, if you just imagine, like, this would be so much easier to debug if each bot like showed you like what its path was, and it also showed you like what it was seeing. Then I would probably be able to see where its decision making is going wrong. But right now it just doesn't really seem to know. I actually got killed by a bot right there. That's not too bad. And Not a Bot, one of them has 6,000 points, so that's definitely not bad at all. I think really, like, to be honest with you guys, like, the main thing behind these bots is, like, are they fun? Like, can you actually understand how to play the game or how it works with the bots? So, you know, ideally a server would have mostly people. Unfortunately, some of these bots just seem to be getting super stuck, so... I think generally there needs to be an algorithm that's like, if the robot is stuck, then it just needs to start spamming keys. Oh, hold up, there we go. There we go, we got him. There's a bot, I think. I hope these are actual bots and not like people who have now joined as Not a Bot. Also, they don't know how to use power-ups yet, so. Alright, this bot seems to be in a tricky situation trying to go around a cactus. And he makes it. But yeah, I think, like, now that I think about it, the map I was testing on was a lot easier than this one. Because there weren't rocks, there weren't trees. It was a pretty spacious map. Now it's a bit more difficult because there's just a lot of opportunities for the bots to get stuck, like this right here. Yeah, I don't even know how this bot did that, but obviously that would be a problem of just getting stuck. So I don't know how to solve that yet, but, you know, hopefully we'll get there, so. You can see this one's really struggling with this, really struggling with this tree right here. There it goes. So yeah, it doesn't. It seems to not quite understand, like. Sometimes it gets really confused if it comes up against an obstacle like straight on. It doesn't know to turn. But you know, things that just need to be improved, I guess. Alright, y'all, I'm going to call it a stream. We've been streaming for about an hour. Just want to thank you guys for coming out and supporting the stream, supporting the game. This game, again, it's called Tile Racers. It's going to be released in September, hopefully with much more functional bots than this. So, yeah, if you guys have any questions about the game, I encourage you to join the Discord server. Or just leave a comment in this stream video. But yeah, just wanted to do this as like a promotion and sort of just a way to share the game with you guys out there on YouTube. This is kind of the first time that I've done that. And yeah, so thank you guys for joining, and I will see you in the next stream.